Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
How in the heck are you?
I'm doing good.
I know I'm a little waterlogged, but
Yeah, a little
a
waterlogged.
little soggy and sandy and muddy. And
Hello to John with Over the Hill RV
hello, John.
and Joe and BJ with Out and About.
Good to see y'all
remote.
here today.
BB3 here from Murder Mystery Haunted History.
That's right.
Proceeding onward in America.
And Junior.
And Junior.
Actually, it's Junior and those other guys.
New Vision Residential.
It's good to see you again. That is
welcome to my home of Savannah.
Oh my gosh, that
Blaine?
is Blaine.
Blake.
Blake. That's right, Blake.
Blake.
Yeah, we're in
We're
Savannah.
Here. We're in Savannah.
We are in Savannah.
Matter of fact, we may or may not go on a tour tonight.
Maybe.
But we are going to dinner tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, we're going to the Pirate House. And Miss Barbara has made us reservations based on a recommendation from Diana from It's About Time Now.
Yes.
So we've already made that reservation, and we're going to do that. It's kind of...
And speaking about It's About Time Now, they're here today.
Hello, Brad and Diana.
RV there yet?
Have y'all made it to...
And Dreams on Wheels.
And Dream on Wheels. That is Travis and Yanai. And Brad and Diana have been traveling to our old stomping ground, Sebring, Florida, and Highlands Hammock State Park. We raised our children in Highlands Hammock.
We did. I mean, of course, you know.
It was a long time ago. But
and it was one of those parks that was right there in the area because we lived in Sebring and raised our boys there. We sure did.
That's right. The great thing about Highlands Hammock, if you're not familiar with that state park, that is undisturbed land.
Yeah.
That is wilderness, a growth area that basically has never been touched by mankind, with the exception of the inroads they made to navigate around inside the park.
Well, admittedly, we haven't been there in a
long
35
time.
years.
But it is thick. It is forest. It is fauna. It's a lush area in Central Florida.
Blake has asked. He's asking if we are going on a ghost tour.
We're thinking about doing that tonight.
I know you got to make reservations, but we're still
we'll do that right after the show and try to take a tour tonight. What we want to do tomorrow is possibly do a tour around Savannah.
And I do want to go to the Pink House.
The Pink House. What is the Pink House?
It's
a pink house.
No, I believe it's a restaurant also.
We also want to go to the Garden of.
Well, that's the cemetery, baby.
It's a cemetery, I know.
But you know that statue's not in the cemetery.
It's in the garden.
They actually moved it to a museum because too many people were complaining that all the sightseers and people coming in, they were disturbing.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
but there's still all sorts of things there.
Right.
But anyway, It's About Time Now says that their site's a little tight. Brad went back up to the ranger station, see if we can switch sites. We're set up here. But he said we would be happier with a tad more space.
Boy, I tell you what, I wish we could have changed sites yesterday.
We came in and it had been raining all day long.
It was about 5:30. It was just before dusk.
Ooh.
And so it was starting to get dark. It was about 43 degrees. The wind was whipping. I mean, it whipped all the way from Myrtle Beach down here.
Yes.
Charleston.
The wind.
I mean,
we left Charleston to come here.
Right. Myrtle Beach was before Charleston. Yeah. We left Charleston to come here, which is about 140 miles. And I tell you, that wind on the side of this 36-foot RV, it was whipping. So we came on down and we got here right at dusk. And this place was underwater.
Our site still has a lot of water.
It's still.
But most of the other sites are drying out. But
underwater. As a matter of fact, I went out to hook up the black tank hose, the Stinky Slinky, and I unscrewed. I had to reach down through the water, about 6 inches of water, to get the cap off the sewer. And as soon as I released it, I was draining the entire campground down in that hole. It was a turret going down in there, and I finally was able to work my my connector down in there, and it has dried out a little. We got up this morning when we came off our steps. We didn't step into water like we did last night.
I had my duck boots on.
Yeah.
And I did not get water in my boots.
Right.
But it was right up to the laces. And I'm sitting going, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was wet. And of course, the dog, what did she do? Right. I mean, she went swimming.
I have got a video for you guys coming up here in just a little bit to show you how soggy Savannah was this morning when we first went out. Not nearly as soggy as it was when we got here yesterday. This is Lott's Island RV Park. I wouldn't call it a FamCamp. It has no amenities. It has no facilities. It has 30 and 50 amp, has water and sewer. So it's really everything we need. And we've stayed here before.
We have.
We stayed here a year ago.
I need to also say hello to Kenneth Oakes.
Hello, Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. Good to see you.
Leslie Wagner is here.
Hello, half of Wayward Waggs.
Our epic RV adventure is here.
Great to see y'all.
And
that is Michael and Shelley and Talon.
Shannon Craft is here.
And Talon has lost her RV underwear button. I don't have another RV underwear button. I've got an RV underway button, plenty of those, but I don't have any RV underwear buttons. So when next we meet, I'll make sure that Talon gets a replacement button for RV underway.
Did I get a chance to say Thin Blue Lane?
Thin Blue Lane, Bill and Nancy and the pups. Proud that y'all are here. Really glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that that slide fixed? Where are you at in your repairs right now?
I'm afraid to ask.
I know.
Griswold
Same thing with
Susan
and Jim from New Horizons. I think they were coming out to weld their frame or their springs. And
all he said was no. No.
No.
We've got our view of America here, and I was trying to say Griswold Family Vacay, but you were talking. We can't talk at the same time.
Nope.
All right,
Griswold Family Vacay, yeah.
I think that catches me up with everybody that's here.
Our
today.
view of America, of course.
Yes.
And POA, that is Junior and Junior's parents.
Yes, Junior and Junior's parents.
And that dog. I mean, the other three.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Jag.
Can't
okay.
play with Junior yet, and Jag's getting impatient.
I got you. I met Jag, and Jag likes his football. He loves that football.
He does.
Why do I see one thumbs down? There's always somebody. But we are in soggy Savannah. And it started raining on us yesterday when we got up in Charleston.
Yes, it had drizzled.
It actually rained the night before.
Right, and it drizzled all day. And yesterday we had gone to a museum.
Right, a great museum, which we'll show you. We'll have a little sneak peek. I got a great video coming out this week, but a sneak peek of where we went.
It was amazing.
Awesome. It was incredible.
Sue is here with Lucky Dog Productions moderator.
Great to see you, Sue. Thank you so much. All you moderators, make sure you drop your links in the chat area there. Our Epic RV Adventure and Lucky Dog Productions moderator.
Yep.
That is Sue and Michael and Shelley. Y'all go ahead and drop your links. And also, if you've got new videos out, anybody in the chat area, go ahead and shout out your videos right now in chat and let us know what you got coming down the pike. And we would love to go over there and check out your channels and watch your videos. Yeah, we have got a little video here. I'm going to go ahead and show it. And this is
hey, Susan.
What we found. New Horizons is here. Hello, everybody from Southern Indiana, stuck here to November 20th. Lippert thinks they can weld a frame that's cracked throughout. We will see. Engineers are saying that the frame is stressed.
traveling down the banisters. Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing? And congratulations.
Yes.
They've got a new member of the Bannister family on the way.
On the way. I already sent a gift today.
Did you really?
Amazon.com. Boy, it's a great thing.
A pacifier?
Not
You
a
get them one in pacifiers that's lips with the big buck teeth on it? The big.
I did not do that. But anyway, yeah, I sent a gift already, and we're doing another virtual baby shower.
A virtual baby shower. And that is for the future arrival of the new Bannister family member.
All right. I guess you can show your little video now.
Okay, let's go ahead and show this video.
This
is this morning when we got up. I'm going to go ahead and play this video right here. And
that was this morning?
Yeah. This is this morning. Here it is.
Well, the water's seated.
Can y'all still hear us? I don't know if you can hear us when we're playing a video, but anyway, look how soggy it is out there.
So I guess they can't hear.
Oh, okay. I didn't put the jacks down because I didn't want to sink them into the mud. So we are terribly listing. As you can see right there, we are listing to the port side bad. But we're going to deal with it. There's the sog hole. Here we are out with Cody, our lab. And she loves the water, as you'll see later. There she goes. Her daddy didn't take her to that water hole. You know, when you get your paws in the water, you know what it makes you want to do? It makes you want to pee. Watch this look she gives him.
Little privacy, please.
Little privacy, please. Yeah, we were, that looked like our site when we arrived last night. It was quite messy. So,
and that's really dried out.
Oh, that's dried out a lot.
Because, like I said, I had walked to the back of the RV while you were backing it up. And at one point, like I said, in my boots, I was up to the laces. And it was extremely soggy ground. So I'm not.
And it was also raining. It didn't,
God.
and me out there trying to hook things up. It's about 43 degrees outside. My hands are numb, and it was a mess
for him.
Hey, but it's Savannah. We're going to go out and enjoy it anyway.
That's right.
Hopefully tonight, like I said, we're going to take one of them ghost tours. And tomorrow night we have reservations, evening reservations. Yes, indeed. At the Pirate House, which supposedly is a nice eatery. And we'll enjoy that. But tomorrow we plan to see our way around Savannah. We were here a year ago.
Right.
But just for an overnight stay.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a chance to get out and see anything. So even though the weather, I see sunlight and blue skies now.
Well, and it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. So
well, maybe
we're going to get out and about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Either do a trolley tour.
Yeah.
One of those you can jump off.
Yeah. And see the stuff.
Or, we've got to do the Black Rifle downtown Savannah.
Black Rifle Coffee Company. We got to get us a koozie. We get koozies wherever we stop. We also get magnets wherever we stop. Well, what a great koozie this is. This is from Myrtle Beach. It's got the bottle opener built into it. Check it out. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's, whoa. What? No.
Somebody's pulling in.
You just went out to tromp around in the mud. Yeah, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. If you dislike the live stream thus far, hit the thumbs up twice. I mean thumbs down.
Twice.
Hit it twice. I mean, really nail that thing, okay?
Yeah.
We would certainly appreciate it. Anybody new over here? Let's see.
No, I think we pretty much got everybody because they're all saying hello to each other. Now, Susan did say she would have been afraid to plug in the RV in that water.
I know.
I was nervous.
I know.
When he said he was going to do that, I'm sitting there going, okay, do I go stay here with him? And he told me to go in with the dog. So we went in and
you got the life insurance policy paid up.
oh yeah, it's paid
Okay,
up.
good. So
You know, and
what you got to
but
worry
anyway, so we came inside and both of us were just kind of waiting.
Well,
see
of
whether or
course,
not we
what
had to
you
go out
do
there.
is you plug in your surge protector and then you plug in your power. Now, normally I plug in the surge protector and flip the breaker, and I wait for the watchdog to analyze the circuitry, analyze the voltage, and then it'll click, and I'll plug in the RV. This time I plugged in the surge arrestor, and then I plugged in the RV, and then I reached over there and hit the 50 amp breaker, and I didn't feel a tingle. So
Our Epic RV says that they've filled up their refrigerator with magnets. Susan says she can't figure out how to display all her magnets because their refrigerator is wood. So is ours.
look at there. There's our refrigerator right there.
I either want to go
put
and
it
get
on there.
I don't know how strong it
sheet
would
metal,
be.
a piece of sheet
A
metal.
piece of metal or one of those magnet covering things. We also have a mirror behind the stove, and I don't like the mirror behind the stove.
Well, maybe that's where we
and
put a
that's
piece
where I
of
thought I would put some. Yeah, you can.
piece
I
of
just don't
sheet
like the
metal, and
mirror.
that would be right back here behind the stove. That mirror, you can see it
POA
right there.
says Susan needs to get a new refrigerator now. With everything else she's got going, poor girl. But anyway, so I'm going to do some magnet strips someplace or a big sheet that's magnetic.
What about this wall?
I was looking at that too,
A
but
piece of sheet metal, because that's it would sheet metal, and the magnets, as long as they're low profile, that when the slide comes in, there's a good 3 inches here. So
that's I thought.
yeah, there's a place. But we also have, well, we couldn't put anything on this wall,
Not really, because it's got such a low profile.
and the
for us to put
slide
stuff
would
in.
would
Yeah.
knock anything
I
off.
would be nervous. I would
Yeah.
even be nervous with magnets, but
Yeah.
that might work. Like you
Yes,
said, low profile.
surge protector first. I agree. Normally, like I said, plug in the surge arrestor and flip on the 50 amp breaker. And on my watchdog, I wait for it to analyze the circuitry, and then I'll hear a click, meaning that it engages and it's ready to go. It's analyzed the circuit. Everything's cool. I can look at my phone and see what my voltages are. And then I would plug in the RV. But this time I plugged it all in and just took my chances and flipped the breaker on, and I didn't feel any tingle. So either that or I'm dead now, and I'll be doing live streams for the rest of eternity. For eternity. Can y'all see my hat?
Weekend RVing is here.
Hey, Weekend RV. Can y'all see my hat?
Of course, it's backwards.
No, it's not. It's
Okay, you're
Friends of the Hunley.
Friends of the Hunley.
Yesterday, we said we went to a museum. It really was part museum, part research lab, a part of Clemson University in their archaeological department. And it is the Warren Lash Conservation Center. And what they have there, I was a submarine sailor in the U.S. Navy. and that's kind of an elite class. You have to volunteer for it. Miss Barbara, another elite class, she was a sailor on a submarine tender, which takes care of the submarines. And there again, a select group of people. And we both have a strong interest in submarines. And so why not go see not the first submarine, but the first submarine used for naval warfare.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the diving bells and the submarines with the little screws and everything sideways, up and down, you know, experiment through the centuries. But this was the H.L. Hunley, not the CSA Hunley. It wasn't a Confederate ship, even though it was used by the Confederacy.
It was a private organization.
Private enterprise.
They were profiteers.
Oh yeah, sure they were. I mean, there was like $100,000 bounty on the Housatania.
Yep.
And these men got together, and there was a naval officer who commanded them.
They were all military, weren't they?
Not all of
not
them,
all.
but the Hunley went out in Charleston Harbor, actually outside, about 4 miles out in the channel, and sank the Housatania, and it never made it back. And in 1995, they located it. There's disputes there. They think they located it earlier. Another guy has some records showing that he actually found the location of it first. But in 95, they located it. In 2004, they were able to actually recover. And you may have remembered news stories about them recovering the Hunley, H.L. Hunley, and used by the Confederacy to sink a Union ship. And we went and saw the Hunley. I mean, we saw the Hunley.
Well, I was a little greedy. We wanted to go see it.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize Wednesday they were open, but they're closed on Thursday and Friday. Saturday morning, we're going to be leaving on the road.
We were only there for 3 nights.
So anyway,
we missed the Wednesday and
Thursday.
Thursday
They had
and
a
Friday.
special viewing on Saturday for the Friends of Hunley, which I became a member of, and I could bring a guest.
That's right.
So by becoming a member and bringing a guest, it was actually cheaper. Well, I think it was $2 more than it would have cost for us to go in. Plus, we got a ball cap. So, and it was excellent.
Michael says he's been wanting to visit the Hunley for a long time. A friend of his was part of the honor guard for the funeral of the submariners.
The whole thing is so impressive.
It was.
And I'm not sure how the museum does it normally, because their big time, of course, is on the weekends.
Yeah.
They have all of the displays there, all of the different things. But because we had come in with the Friends of the Hunley, and Barbara kind of pushed her way in and said, I want to join.
We kind of got behind the ropes.
We got behind the ropes.
Yeah.
On a lot of things.
It was pretty awesome.
So it was great.
I mean, it's just amazing. This is how amazing it was when they recovered the Hunley. They were so meticulous about the preservation of every single artifact inside the Hunley. They even have matchsticks with burnt ends on them. Matchsticks. 2 or 3 of the crewmen smoked pipes, including the captain himself.
Well, they think he was smoking a cigar.
Because of his wealth. He was kind of a wealthy guy, Dixon. But anyway, we got to go see the Hunley, and we saw the museum. We saw the area where they recovered, and we saw the restoration process. But walking up those stairs and staring down in that preservation tank where they have all kinds of chemicals, they've been soaking her for years. They actually say that by the time the Hunley is done, stable, she'll be more stable than she was when she was built.
Right.
The corrosion, the rust, they'll be able to, you can see it sitting there just bubbling, you know.
Need to say hello to Melanetti.
Hello, Mel and Nettie, living free, zip codeless. Proud that you are here.
Rayleigh Creative Travel.
And I got a sneak peek for you guys. So stick around. We're going to have a sneak peek coming up here at about 3:45. Also, a $20 Amazon gift card. We'll give that away a little later on.
We also have
Murder Mystery Haunted History.
Mary
BB3.
Jones, one of our
Hey,
moderators,
Mary
is
Jones,
here.
our moderator. Put your link in the chat.
So I think I got everybody. I
Yeah.
hope I did. Okay. But yes, the Hunley was amazing, and he's got a little sneak peek. And
you're gonna like the video, especially someone like Michael who's just interested. It's not going to be a long video, but it's going to show our tour. What a great time!
Nursing
we
Our
had.
Travel Bug is here. That's who I was.
There you go, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Let
time.
us know in the chat. Is this the week you're going live after us at 5 o'clock Eastern time? We would like to know that. Mary Jones says, I don't have a link. That's right, Mary Jones. I forgot, but thank you so much for all you do for this RVing YouTube community.
Yes.
You do a great job, and we appreciate it so much. Thank you. Right. Wow, this has been a whirlwind. Why don't you catch everybody up on where we have been and where well, everybody knows where we are. We're in Savannah, but how did we get to Savannah from Hillburg, Alabama?
Well, we left Hillburg. That's our hometown.
Yep. How long ago?
We left on the 1st of October.
1st of October.
And we went down to Carabella, Santa Rosa, Florida.
Santa Rosa Beach, Santa Rosa RV Resort.
We stayed there for about a week.
I
think 6 nights with family.
Right.
Then we went up to Gunner
Hill.
COE.
Which is just west of Montgomery. It's a Corps of Engineer Park, and we've been there before, but we enjoyed the stay. We stayed overnight.
It was an overnight. Then we went just north of Atlanta,
Lawrenceville. Right, Lawrenceville.
And we stayed at our first Harvest Host.
Our Harvest Host was a brewery. It was Iron Shield.
Yeah.
Iron Shield Brewery in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We stayed there at night in the docking bay, the area where they load the trucks.
Right. Then we went to Charlotte Motor
Speedway for the big race.
Spent 2 nights there.
That's right.
Then we met up with Brad and Diane for breakfast. Brunch.
That's right.
It was a late breakfast.
It was.
And then we went to Mayberry.
That's right. Brad and Diana and the pups, and me and Miss Barbara and our pup. We kind of made our way up to Mayberry from Charlotte.
Yes. After we made it to Mayberry, then we went to another Corps of Engineer, North Bend, I think it was.
Yeah, it was North Bend.
And we stayed there 2 nights.
We did stay 2 nights. That was interesting. When we showed up there, they put us in a tent spot. We pulled in with a 36-foot Class A towing a Jeep. And the guy at the desk, it didn't register with him. You know, he's like, okay, yeah, but there's your spot. And we went down in the hollers, down just weaving down. I mean, these roads, my tires were, it had to be perfect.
Oh,
and the trees were overhanging, and I'm weaving my way down in here thinking to myself, my God, if this thing is any bigger, if anybody comes down here with an RV any bigger or taller, you're in trouble. And we ended up at a tent spot. And me and Miss Barbara looked at it. And I was trying to think how the heck I'm going to get this Class A in there. And number one, there's no power. There's only water and no sewer. And there's little barricades. There's no way I could pull in. You can't even
get the RV in there.
I couldn't even pull in. So we wove our way back out and went back to the desk. And what did the woman say at the desk? The wife of the guy who checked us in.
Well, the guy, when I walked up, he said, my wife told me you'd be back. My wife told me you'd be back.
So it's a great thing they weren't full. So they were able to find us a Class A spot.
Well, our reservations were for a full hookup.
Sure it was.
But anyway, so that was an adventure. Then we went to Dam Neck, Virginia.
Right.
And we spent a week, yeah, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that's in the Virginia Beach area of Virginia, and Dam Neck Annex, which is part of
Oceana.
Naval Air Station Oceana.
Master Jet Base.
Master Jet Base. But we had a great time. That's an area where we raised our children. We lived there for 7 or 8 years.
About that.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years. And so we were able to go back and see the old houses and just look around and then do the beachy stuff that we never did, because when you live somewhere, you don't do the local stuff.
Well, we took the kids to the beach.
Well, we went to the beach, but we never went and saw King Neptune, the monument.
That's true. This was our first time.
Yeah. So we went down the beachfront.
Then after we spent that time in Virginia Beach area, then we left there and went to Lejeune, Onslow Beach.
That was cray cray, or like the Wayward Waggs new shirt.
What the?
WTF.
But so we went to Onslow Beach, which I fell in love with that area. And I had been there before, but we went to Surf City, and we went to
Top Sail, and
because our son and his wife lived there.
Right.
But the weather was beautiful. We had a wonderful time.
It was gorgeous every day we were there.
Even through the sandstorm.
The sandstorm. We had tropical storm winds. Well, they weren't tropical storm. Gale force winds.
Gale force winds.
One afternoon, we decided to take the 2 pups, our son's pup and our dog, down to the dog beach.
Yeah.
Well, the day we decided to do it, here's the way the day unfolded. First, Clay, our son, came over with his dog. He brought hamburgers and mushrooms and just a whole bunch of stuff to throw on the Blackstone grill. So
hey, Corey and Lori.
Hey, Corey and Lori, the Northwoods RV Life.
Go ahead.
So we get the Blackstone grill out, and I oil it up real good and fire it up. Well, all of a sudden the winds picked up, and the flame just went sideways. It never made contact with the grill at all. So we throw the hamburger patties up there, and they just sat there.
Yeah.
They just would not cook. There was no way to shield that wind, and I mean, it was whipping. So we went inside. But we
learned from you guys.
That's right. We went inside, went ahead and grilled up the mushrooms, marinated shiitake mushrooms, and the hamburgers. What's that? Portobello, I'm sorry. And we grilled all that stuff up, had us a lunch, and then we decided to take the pups to the beach. Well, where we were, the winds were bad, but we were being blocked by what few trees there were and the RVs. So we didn't realize how terrible it was till we passed over the dunes and got down on the beach.
Till we pulled up to the beach and saw the waves.
Oh, the waves, my gosh.
Hello to Ashley's World.
Hello, Ashley's World. The seas were incredible. And I went out in the water anyway. Me and Cody, we decided to try and hit the water, and so we went ahead and I got in. But trying to sit on the beach, your lawn chairs are blowing away, the glasses are blowing off your head, your hats are rolling down the beach and getting caught in the sand fence, and man, that stuff was coming in sideways. It was whipping.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had and the drawbridge. That drawbridge was something. But other than that, we had a great time at Onslow Beach.
I loved it.
We went to Top Sail. We went down to Surf City, which is, what's the name of the actual town where he lives?
He lives in Hempstead.
Hempstead, that's right.
So we had a great visit with them. Then after that, we went down to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
And then we went to Charleston, and now we're in Savannah. And when we leave here, we'll be at Kings Bay.
Kings Bay is a submarine base down in
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, Georgia, just north of Jacksonville. And we'll be staying at the RV park on base at Kings Bay. And that is where the Boomers port. And
so you're going to go from seeing
The Hunley.
The Hunley to seeing, well, we won't be able to get on, but to see a boomer.
The largest submarines we have.
Yeah.
The boomers. I was on fast attack 688 class submarines, but these are the boomers, the nuclear gold blue team submarines.
Bye, Shelly and Michael. They're putting their groceries away.
All right. Well, it was good to have y'all here, Shelly, Michael, and Talon. We'll catch you again.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we leave
Angela.
here,
Sorry.
Thrifty Angela. I like those that Halloween costume.
Oh yeah, they did a good job.
That's right.
They did a good job.
So did y'all make out at Halloween? We didn't have any trick-or-treaters.
No.
We could have.
If we'd gone to Clay's house.
If we'd have gone to the neighborhood where our son lives, he invited us, but we didn't go. That was the night before we were going to pull out.
Yeah.
But
well,
what was it? Was Sunday night was trick or treat, or
yeah,
Monday
they did
night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Sunday was Halloween.
Right.
And they were originally going to do it on Saturday night, but then they decided that they didn't want to do trick or treat on Saturday night and have people come into the neighborhood on Sunday night. So they just moved it to Sunday night. We have Asheville George here.
Hello, Asheville George. Not going to get inland to Asheville, but that is the Biltmore's in Asheville, isn't it? I think it is. The Biltmore Estates, the big hotel.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is in Asheville. I remember seeing it. I was in Asheville on work many years ago. Mel and Nettie, thank y'all so much. Mel and Nettie have dropped a $5 super chat. Miss y'all. Hope to see you soon. And here's Captain Boney for you. Thank y'all so much for that $5 super chat. Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless. If you've not checked out their channel, a lot of great travel videos in there. And Mel is one of the handiest men I know.
Yep.
I mean, I like a good mechanic, a good, man who can work with his hands and knows exactly what task is at hand and takes care of it. And Mel is one of those. And Nettie, she's got a whole skill set of her own.
First off, she can sew. She's
That's
crafty
right.
as can be. She can do nails.
That's right.
I mean, they're just amazing people.
Yeah, they are. Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Code.
And we do hope it'll be
out.
soon.
Yeah.
We know that we'll see when we go to KT's
Right.
Slow-Mo's run.
That'll be in April, but
Slow-Mo's
maybe
crew.
before then.
I'm hoping so.
Slow-Mo Crew Rendezvous. That'll be the last weekend in April.
Yep. So
what was I talking about? My mind wandered.
yeah,
It's weak, so it won't get far.
it doesn't get far. Last thing you were talking about was Asheville and the Biltmore.
Right. I went
But
there
you
on
went-
work and was working downtown Asheville on the main strip down there at a radio station. And every day I'd drive back to the hotel they had put me up in, and I could see across the valley there. I could see the Biltmore on the side of the mountain. So,
Nettie had posted earlier
yep.
that she has family in Columbus, which isn't far from here. However, I will tell you that I haven't seen him yet because I only did a video tele appointment, but my VA doctor is in Columbus, and the next time I have an appointment with him, which is going to be in January, just before we take off on our trip, I'll get a hold of you, and then I'm going to go see your family, and I'm going to get the whole skinny about Nettie.
Get everything.
Get everything. The
That's
whole
right.
skinny.
So let's see. We've actually been on the pirate coast since we left Virginia.
We really have.
I mean, we have traveled the pirate coast, and that reminded me when Captain Boney popped up there. This is the pirate coast from Virginia all the way down through, down to the Florida Keys. It's also the Bermuda Triangle. So,
well, we won't be taking Matilda to the Bermuda Triangle.
no, maybe.
No, it's in the water.
We'll just get a good running start. Overinflate your tires and drive real fast.
Cody and I'll watch you from the shore.
So again, we're going to leave here and we're going to go to Kings Bay. That's a submarine base in southeastern Georgia, right above Jacksonville.
Right above Jacksonville.
And then when we leave there, we're going to go down and catch I-10 in Jacksonville and go across to Tallahassee, and we're going to stay at Casa Rodriguez.
Yes, a Boondockers.
Boondockers welcome. We tried to get into the Tallahassee Automotive Museum, but they have an event going on, and they couldn't get us in.
They were so apologetic. They said if we ever happen to be in the area,
they really
give them a call, they will get us in.
And I've seen several videos. I think Michael and Shelley had a video, and there's many folks who have done videos from the Automotive Museum, and I really wanted to get in there and see it. But we're going to stay at Boondockers Welcome, Casa
Rodriguez.
So we're going to stay at Casa Rodriguez. And then from there, it's about 100 miles to the house, and we're going to go ahead and ease on back home and check our mail.
Check our mail, clean the house out, put her on the market.
That's right.
We've got a couple of lake trips.
Yep.
November and December, and I'm
a lot of lake trips. We're going to be spending a lot of time hooked up at the Corps of Engineer campgrounds.
I'm slowly getting ready to. Well, I've looked a little bit, but I'm trying to build our trip for January.
She is going crazy.
Something's out there.
Something's not out there. She just wants to go, and she doesn't understand we're talking to our friends online, and she can't see nobody.
Thrifty Angela found out through Ancestry that she's related to a pirate woman, a woman pirate, Grace O'Malley.
Grace O'Malley.
Cool. That is cool. I knew there was something shady
with
about
a Derringer in her garter.
That is way cool.
What's wrong, Cody? I know you don't have to go outside. You just went. You just want to go look and smell and do nothing.
We'll take her out.
Just as soon as we're done. Let's see, what time is it? We're about 2 minutes away from your sneak peek of the Hunley.
Okay.
We're going to show you around. Well, we're not going to show you around. We're going to show you a sneak peek, but you are going to get to see the Hunley, the submarine itself that was recovered, discovered in 95, recovered in 2004, and is being restored right now in a giant tank in Charleston, South Carolina. So we'll show you that, and stick around because we're going to give away a $20 Amazon e-gift card. And I'll go ahead and tell you what the word is. I like those pirate flags, Lucky Dog. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the word is. Savannah. Make sure you spell it right. Make sure you spell it right. Savannah is spelled S-A-V-A-N-N-A-H.
You can put it in, lock it.
All right.
That way they can see it.
Go ahead and type it in there. S-A-V-A-N-N-A-H. Savannah.
And then.
So that's your word right there, Savannah.
Here, and we pin it.
Pin. So there's your correct spelling at the top of the chat there, Savannah, S-A-V-A-N-N-A-H, and it's not case sensitive, so so don't worry about it. It is 3:45, so let's go ahead and take a look at our trip to the U.S. No, I'm sorry. I started to say the USS Hunley. It was not a United States ship or a Confederate States ship.
Named USS Hunley.
There was a subtender. This was the H.L. Hunley, a private enterprise submarine contracted by the Southern troops to sink a Union ship. The Hunley. Y'all ready? Here you go. This is so neat. That, of course, is Miss Barbara. She's making her way up to the platform. We had a tour guide. His name was Greg Varley.
I think so.
Greg Varley. And Greg Varley gave us all kinds of details about the trinkets and stuff that the men on board the Hunley had on their possession when their bodies were recovered. The remains were recovered. There's Mr. Varley right there. And there, my friends, lost for 140 years. I want to say the USS Hundley. It was the HL Hundley. 140 years off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, below the surface. It was sunk in about 40 feet of water.
Yep.
There it was, the Hundley. Now I've got a complete video of the entire tour through the museum, and we actually got to go behind the ropes into the labs.
Yeah, that was cool.
Where they're, working on the Hundley artifacts, and got to actually see, for instance, the little wooden deck plate where the captain of the Hundley would sit his navigational devices and his candle and stuff like that, because that's all the light they had. And just to see all that stuff was amazing, and the fact that they were able to recover them in such detail.
Oh, so many things. It really was amazing what they're doing. They even had, and it'll be in the video, material, cloth. And they could even get to the point where they knew that it was cashmere.
Cashmere.
And so they, obviously, because it was cashmere, it belonged to Captain Dixon.
Right.
So anyway, cashmere, they found buttons, they found all sorts of things that we had, and it was just really incredible.
The great thing is they have items that they still can't identify. Certain little items that were created for the Hundley that they're not really sure. It's like a puzzle. They're trying to put all this together. The Maritime Archaeological Department at Clemson is trying to piece this stuff together with a lot of experts and figure out what these things were used for. They'll say, we think this was used to hold the hatch open.
Amazing
a little chunk of wood, that was found. They know that one chunk of wood with a hole in it was a candle holder, because they did a chemical analysis and found paraffin.
They even were able to restore a candle.
Yeah. They have a candle, and like I said, they even have matchsticks, burnt matchsticks from inside the Hundley. Little details. They have a gold coin, which was the legend of the gold coin, Captain Dixon's gold coin.
He was in the Battle of Shiloh.
He was in the Battle of Shiloh, and he was fired upon, and the musket round hit the gold coin in his pocket, his pants pocket, and it drove the coin all the way to the bone. And they removed the coin and sewed him up, and he walked with a limp from that time forward. But that bent coin, that gold piece, he had it inscribed on the back. He said, "My life preserver."
And with his initials.
With his initials. And that gold coin they actually recovered, which was, apart from finding the Hundley itself, to find the gold coin in the Hundley and to go ahead and conclude that legend. They actually found the gold coin.
Yeah, the whole story is amazing.
Yeah.
And Ricky's been working on a video today, so it's going to be a good one.
How to Garden. How to Garden is here.
Yes.
Great to see you.
And for those of you who don't know why people are writing Savannah, we're doing a giveaway, a $20 Amazon gift card. And Savannah is going to be the word. We're letting you know far enough in advance. We even tagged it so that you can see it.
It's pinned over there in the chat. I'm sorry, over there in the chat. No, over there in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Correct spelling. Upper lowercase, not important. Just make sure it's Savannah. And here in just about 5 minutes, we'll go ahead and do that drawing. We'll let everybody get a chance to get in there. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. We'll see how many folks of the 26 people that are here. We'll see how many of them have already.
Camping therapy. Hello, Doreen. Type in Savannah, Doreen.
There's the giveaway tool. We're going to go ahead and start gathering them.
Yeah, gather them up.
Let's gather them up and see how many we got. We got 12 thus far. 12. I'm not saying that's the only folks that have typed Savannah. That's the only folks who have typed Savannah correctly. Okay. So Savannah is your word, spelled right there on the screen, Savannah, Savannah, which is where we are, Savannah, Georgia, Lott's Island on Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah.
Lots. Oh, Lott's
Lott's Island, which
Okay.
is on
Okay.
Hunter Army Airfield. Right.
Yeah.
And it's not really a FamCamp because
there's nothing here as
But
far as
hey,
facilities.
power, water, and sewer is
True. I mean, to
great.
me, that's great. I don't need to have a laundry service, and we knew that in advance.
All right, you got 14 thus far. 14. You've got
So-
4 more minutes to type Savannah in there. You're playing for a $20 Amazon e-gift card, $20 Amazon e-gift card. Once again, we want to thank Mel and Nettie for that $5 super chat. We're going to go ahead and send that to a worthy military charity, as we do with anything we make on YouTube. Just send it right on to them. All right, Savannah is your word. All I need is electric and a bathroom. Well, we got that. We show our leaning, though, to port side. We got a list to the port side.
I'm worried about Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, we pull out. This is sand. Most of it is sand, and if you know anything about sand, it absorbs the water real well. It's not like a clay or dirt, where we would be in a muddy mess up to our axles right now. But being a sand base, the earth around here, then we're not going to have a problem. We didn't have a problem pulling in. We had maybe 2 inches where the tires leveled out the sand, but we'll be good. We're fine.
Okay.
Until we're not, and we'll shoot a video of it.
We got to remember to.
Yeah. All right, let's see how many folks. 15.
All right.
Of the 25 people here, we got 15. Come on, folks.
Well,
Savannah, Savannah. Nursing Our Travel Bug is next. So we'll all be going over there to Nursing Our Travel Bug, seeing the family, Bill, Natasha, Bella, and Will. And I don't know their pup's name.
Barney. No, not Barney.
Not Barney.
Bernie.
Bernie. How you know that?
Because they got it from a pound in Bernie, Texas.
You're probably.
And that's how.
Hey, we did that one time.
We got it from. That's where we got Mac Dog.
No, but we picked up a dog in Abilene and named her Abby.
Well, actually, we picked her up in Colorado. Watched the weather that night because we were going to be hitting the road in a day or two, and Abilene had a huge snowstorm, so that's why she got named Abby.
She got named Abby. It only had something to do with geography in our travels.
Yeah,
we named her Abby.
Well, we were going to end up going through that area.
So Bernie, what state is Bernie in?
Well, he's with them right now.
I know,
Texas.
Bernie. Oh, Bernie, Texas. Okay.
Bernie, Texas.
So they named him after Bernie, Texas.
Yeah.
Again,
named himself. I remember the story anyway.
We got 1 minute. Type in Savannah, Savannah, and we'll have that drawing for a $20 Amazon gift card.
Hello, Fairy Dust. Weep the Wild Winds.
We enjoyed meeting you at Mayberry.
Yes.
That was a blast.
All right.
All right. Less than a minute to type Savannah in the chat. Savannah, type Savannah for a $20 Amazon e-gift card. Once again, Miss Barbara, where are we going right after this?
We're going down to Kings Bay, Georgia, or after the live or after this visit here in Savannah?
Both.
We may be going on a ghost tour tonight.
A ghost tour. I know that BB3 is loving that.
Yeah. And we're heading to Kings Bay, Georgia, which is in St. Mary's.
That'll be Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
We're going to pull out of here, and it's under 200 miles.
It's about 100 miles.
Okay, about 100 miles. I like that.
I know you do.
Down to Kings Bay, where the submarines port down there. Okay, it is 3:55. 3:55. Going once, Savannah. Going twice, Savannah. Let's see who the winner is. Good luck, everybody, for a $20 Amazon e-gift card. Who is going to win it? I hope it's not us. Boom! Out and about on recumbents. That is our sister and brother-in-law.
my sister Joe,
Yep.
and her husband BJ.
All right. So a $20.
I think I have your information.
Yeah. A $20 Amazon gift card to Out and About on Recumbents. That again is family, and we didn't rig it, I promise. But they're here with us every Sunday, and we certainly appreciate it.
Yep.
And we just got a few minutes left here. What I'd like to ask you is, if you've ever been to Savannah, give us some suggestions real quick. I know Blake probably has quite a few if he's still in here.
He said the Pink House. And
The
he said
Pink
it was an
House.
excellent restaurant. So that's
Great
gotta
restaurant. So the Pink House maybe for lunch, and we've got reservations at the Pirate House tomorrow night at 8. And we want to do a trolley tour. That probably is the best way to see Savannah without wandering around aimlessly. And then we are tonight, again, we hope to do one of the ghost tours. We're going to check that out as soon as we get off here. And we'll be watching Nursing Our Travel Bug and making our plans right after they get off the air. BB3 will be on at 6.
Okay.
Is that right?
I think so. Well,
Yeah. Murder Mystery, Haunted History. Box Van D usually comes on at 8 o'clock on Sunday evenings. That's 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. So make sure you check out Box Van D. Always an interesting show with her. And be on the lookout this week for our Hunley. She is having a fit. She is done with us. She is okay.
Okay, we got recommendations.
We got 2 minutes, Codody.
How the garden went to on a wine tour.
A wine tour. Oh yeah, we got
camping therapy.
You already mentioned it, but Black Rifle Coffee Company. We got to do that.
Yep. Rayleigh's Creative Travel. They said pick up a Savannah Scene magazine. They publish it.
Oh really?
And Old Town Trolley. They have $2 off the coupon in there. So. Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, all right. Already saving money. We appreciate that. Camping therapy. Doreen says she just posted a brand new video. We'll have a brand new video out before everybody leaves the chat. If you have a new video coming out this week, make sure you let everybody know in the chat right there. Blaine, we really appreciate that. We'll pick up a copy of that Savannah Scene magazine. Old Town Trolley, $2 off. Well, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That's how you save
Oh, we have a premiere for Proceeding Onward in America.
Proceeding Onward in America.
6.
So you got there you go. There's your lineup tonight. Okay. Premiere from Proceeding Onward in America
at 6.
At 6. Nursing Our Travel Bug right after us.
That's right.
BB3.
Yep.
Murder Mystery, Haunted History, and Box Van D. Those are some of the things you want to look for in your YouTube subscription lineup for tonight, okay? And let's see, we have that website.
Savannah Scene.
Savannah Scene. I am watching us whip Japan Navy ships on Call Yanaka movie.
The Wicked Ship.
In a Wicked Ship.
Hey, James Cantonese.
I love those old movies. I love them.
Too.
I love them. I don't know how historically correct they are, and probably not at all with Hollywood taking, movie liberties. But it was always good to watch them. It's fun to watch them. And then when you find out the real history.
Okay, it's 4:00, and I need to take her out.
As a matter of fact, didn't one of those tour guides, he told us that the Hunley movie was a bunch of the actual Hunley
guy
movie.
who found the Hunley.
The guy who found the Hunley said that
Tim
the Hunley
Hester.
movie from TMC, Ted Turner, wasn't really very accurate. But it's a good movie. Go watch it anyway. Okay. Hey, we hope you have a great Sunday evening. Nursing Our Travel Bug is up next.
Now,
I'm Ricky.
I'm Barbara.
Together we're RV Underway. And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas. Bye, y'all.
Bye.